I want to say that as I was bundling up, I was thinking to myself how I've been watching other YouTube channels and everybody's out with like tank tops on and saying how it's 70 degrees and going to be 80 degrees, and I'm thinking we ain't going to have that for at least another 2 months. Hi YouTube, it's Jamie from Heavenly Dreams Dairy Goats. I stopped over today to check on everybody, of course, like I normally do. My husband's back to work after being off for 3 weeks with no pay, so hopefully he can get some hours put in this week and we can get blessed with that. God is good. I just have to say that. The little clip that you had before this was Carrot. I walked in, or I got into the pen and I noticed everybody was at the bale but Carrot, and then I went into the lean-to and seen her just standing there and she's staring off into the air and then just staring at me. And then I waited for a little bit and then she's walking in circles, digging in the straw, and then finally laid down. So that's when I decided I was going to take a little clip there. That telling me I believe she's going to kid today. So what I'm going to do, I'm kind of cold just from standing out there. It's 25 degrees out. We have a light breeze. I'm not sure what the wind chill is. I'd have to look that up. But I'm going to run back to my house and get me something to eat and then come back. And hopefully she'll be in more active labor. Thank you. Well, as you all can see, she's out eating. Not giving me much to say she's gonna kid or not. Mavis. And of course she's still not bagged up, as you can see the looks of her. Just holding them in. Mavis. Got other ones in the barn. Got a few right there. Odessa looking over. Cinderella must be inside with Lena. Anna, Elsa, Ariel Mavis, Cal, Lena. Is Cinderella in there with you? I hear ya. Cinderella, what you doing? What you doing, Cinderella? Look how big she looks. Maybe we got her due date wrong. Maybe Lena will be the first one that will kid. She kids in, what did I say, 13 days. We've got Cinderella laying here, and as you can see, the back end of her is pretty big. I've pushed on her belly trying to feel for babies, and I feel no movement going on. But that doesn't mean that there is. But like I said, Cinderella, Odessa, and Carrot, I was told between February 4th and March 4th. Carrot has been the one that I think has been acting the weirdest, I would say. But that's pretty blurry, sorry guys. And then Cinderella, her ligaments weren't too far behind Carrot's. But that pushing their head on the wall, that's a sign. I don't know how many times she's stretched. But I've got like an audience here that won't leave me alone. And then of course we got our big girl here who's doing 13 days. At least I know her due date. I know her due date. I don't know hers. I don't know hers, but I know hers. And I know hers. And I know Blaze's and Cal's. And Lena's. Yes. See what I mean by she keeps stretching like that? It's like she's uncomfortable. But her tail's not out, so I don't know. That almost looked like that was a push. She made a little grunting noise too. I'm not sure. She was out this morning eating hay, so I didn't even think anything of it. It was Carrot that was in here laying down and nesting and everything else. But like I said, when I felt her side, I didn't feel any babies moving. Her belly's pretty hard feeling. But that back end of her is really puffy. But I can't see what her vulva looks like because her tail's covering it, and I don't know if her udder's full or not. She just can't get very comfortable, unless I can tell. She's leaned her head on the wall a couple times. And she positioned again. Hi, Cinderella. Are you gonna have babies today? Are you actually in labor? I haven't been around you girls for the last 3 years, so I vaguely remember what you guys were the 5 years I had you. I just know I had to assist every time you kidded. But the way she's got her leg out, the way she's positioned, I'm thinking she's in labor, but I don't know. It's just my other does that I've seen do this before they were in labor. Okay, there hasn't been any more pushing. And it was just real light pushing, and she was moaning a little bit. She got up, went over and got a drink, came back over and laid back down, and that's all she's done so far, is just laid there. She's been making some little noises, but that's about it. Then Carrot went and laid over here, and that's all she's doing, is just laying there. You can hear her breathing, which is heavy. But neither one of them have bags. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Carrot, or not Carrot, Cinderella would bag up prior to kidding. I'm not doing much. I know I'm freezing. I put some up there in the metal feeders. I put some towels and a kid puller and some OB gloves up there in case I needed them. Is that Blaze? Nope. I figured I would give you guys an update. I'll probably have my husband stop by on his way home from work because I noticed that the girls will need some water. Yeah, it's pretty far down there. But he'll be able to tell me if they've had kids or not by the time he gets here. Yeah, see that little noise she's making? That's what she was doing when she was pushing. She's itching her shoulder with her ear. But she's breathing heavy too. So I don't know, everybody. These girls have got me on my toes thinking they're going to kid, and they probably won't. But that being said, I guess we'll have to wait for my husband to get home and tell me what's up.